Welcome, Wolf and Wolfettes, to Extinction on the PlayStation 4 Pro. Now, I was lucky enough to get this game 3 days before release. So I've had a bit of time to play the game, get used to the gameplay and all the buttons and stuff. So yeah, this playthrough should go pretty smoothly. Now, if you don't know what Extinction is a game that is very similar to a Japanese game anime named Attack on Titans, where you have to fight these very massive creatures that are going to pretty much make humanity extinct. Now, I never played Attack on Titans, but I did see quite a few trailers for the game, and it did look very good, but I never bought it purely because the giant humans in that game that are going around eating people used to really scare me. I don't know why, they just really creep me out. I don't know what it is, but they creep me out. So this is like a Western version of Attack on Titans. And in this game, you are fighting massive creatures named the Wratin, and they're like massive Shrek ogre things. Now, the only way you can destroy the Wratin, I think it's the same as Attack on Titans, is by decapitating them and cutting off their head. So, yeah. Now, there's several different modes in this game. We're obviously going to do the campaign mode, but if you guys and girls enjoy this enough, there are some other game modes as well. You've got Daily Challenge, where each day you will get a new challenge from the developers. You've got Extinction Mode, which I've not played yet, but I think Extinction Mode might be like an endless sort of mode. We know where you just keep on battling until eventually you lose. I think it might be some sort of mode like that, and I'm not sure about Skirmish. Let's have a look. I think this might be some sort of like... Test your skills in random battlegrounds. Share your seed number with friends and compete for the highest score. So I guess this is some sort of like randomly generated battlegrounds thing where you can like take on your friends and get scores and stuff. Let's have a look what Extinction is. I think this is what I said it was. Some sort of like endless mode. Kill as many enemies as you can. No respawning. Yeah. So it's just like a mode that keeps on going on and on and on until you eventually die. But yeah, if you guys and girls enjoy the story mode, then maybe we will come back and do some of these modes. Sorry for talking so much. I just wanted to explain what the game was. But yeah, we're going to be doing the campaign. Now, there's 7 chapters. Each chapter has got like a sub-chapter, so I don't think it's a very small game. It is a pretty meaty game. Now, you've got your skills in the corner. You will gain points by completing chapters. You will also gain points by rescuing civilians, and then you can press R1 and you can upgrade your character. Obviously, we can't do anything yet because we've not finished much of the story, and we also don't have any points, but that's how you upgrade. And you can also do trials, which I don't think are active yet, or you need to download something, I'm not sure. But yeah, we're just going to go straight into the game anyway. Chapter 1. As the Wratin invasion engulfs the world, the kingdom of Dolorum is all that remains. Avil and Zandra arrive in Dolorum in search of King Yarrow, in hopes of gaining his allegiance. Okay. Right, let's get right into this. There's going to be a cutscene at the beginning, so yeah, enjoy, Wolf and Wolfettes. Enemy at the gates. Oops. Enemy at the gates. Jackal scouts have been sent out ahead of the invading Wratin. Avil must evacuate the citizens of Tablis before the Jackals overrun the village. Okay. Now, as you can see, you've got your primary objective, which is how you win the mission, and that is to rescue 15 civilians. And then you've got bonus medals, which are in chapter 1, they're pretty damn easy, but they do get quite hard as you go along through this game. But yeah, chapter 1, enemy at the gates.
As children, we were told that our world once had heroes. Fairy tales to inspire hope in a world with none. As far back as anyone could remember, mankind had been at war with itself. Orphaned, like so many, I survived by the sword and my wits. Neither of which kept me from being sent to a labor camp. it would have been a death sentence. Had I not made a friend. Avil kept me safe, and I kept him sane. And together, we would change the course of history. Avil, did you make it to Dolorum?
Yes. I've almost reached the village of Tablis. You were right, Sandra. This place is completely untouched by the invasion.
Have you made contact with the Royal Army?
No. And I'm not exactly getting a warm reception from the locals.
I'm sure they can be seduced by your charms. I was joking, sort of. They may, however, find you more appealing than the jackals about to descend on Tablis.
In moments like this, I actually find myself missing your company, Sandra. How long do I have before the jackals arrive?
Not long. If you don't act quickly, the villagers will be slaughtered. I've teleported escape crystals onto the battlefield. You need only use one of the runestones I gave you to activate them. I'll leave you to it.
Someone help!
The jackals are hunting down civilians. Use your basic attacks to slay them before they slaughter the villagers. Great work. Now charge the crystal to activate the portal and rescue the civilian.
Okay, right. There's going to be quite a lot of talking in the next few videos just because so many sections of this game you get like a mini like tutorial from the characters or a bit of chit chat, you know, so there's quite a lot of chatting, so I'm not really going to be saying much for the next few videos just because I don't want to interrupt them when they're talking. I already know, mate. Just because I don't do it immediately, that doesn't mean I don't know what to do. Bloody hell, there's so impatient in these games, isn't they? There's a couple of things I want to say.
Understand what's happening? What are those things? Who are you?
My name is Avil, the last of the Sentinels. I am here to ready your people for war.
I don't know anything about fighting monsters.
There is something you can do for your people. Something that will save thousands of lives.
Tell me what to do, and I'll do it.
Take this gemstone, and personally see that your king receives it. And when he does, tell him to speak my name into the stone.
Lovely. Oh god, here we go. More jackals. Now, that meter up in the corner, that meter up there that says 97%, that is your extinction meter. Now, if that reaches 0, that means you will lose. Now, that can go down in several different ways. It can go down when your civilians are killed by jackals or Ravini or other things. And also, it can go down if a Ravini breaks into the town and starts smashing buildings. So, this is not the kind of game you want to play if you want to have a nice relaxing evening, you know. This is the kind of game you want to play when you're all pumped up and crazy and stuff, you know, because you don't really get a chance to rest in this game. I'm not really going to listen to those two at the moment because they're not really saying anything important. They're just giving me tutorials and things, and I already know what to do. So, yeah. Okay, so you can dodge with circle, like this, you know. Make sure you learn to dodge, because when you start fighting the Ravini, if you don't dodge, you're going to take massive damage. If you do accidentally die, it's not a mission foul or anything like that. You can carry on with the game. You just sort of die for a minute, and then obviously whilst you're dead and you're respawning, the jackals and the Ravini and stuff, they have a chance to start killing people and breaking buildings and stuff, you know. So if you do die, it can be a bit of a problem, but it's not a mission foul. The only way you can mission foul, from what I've seen so far, is to have your extinction meter reach 0. But yeah, all we've got to do in this mission is rescue 15 civilians.
The rooftops to hide from those monsters. Too bad I'm not much of a climber myself.
If I jump onto the side of the building, I can climb up the wall to reach the top.
There you go. So it's just random tutorial stuff, you know, telling me about jumping and stuff like that. Very simple stuff. How you doing, mate? There you go. On your way.
Is this really
safe. Thanks, I guess.
I don't think I'd jump in the portal either. It doesn't seem like a good idea, does it? Apparently we've lost 2 people, I think. I think one person died just as like a tutorial thing, but somebody else has died apparently, I think. I didn't see anyone die. But yeah, the first chapter of this game is very easy, you know. It's just basically a tutorial and a story chapter, you know. You ain't really got to worry too much. But in the later chapters, things do get a bit hectic because the way that you kill the Ravini in this game is by cutting off their heads. Now, that is very easy when you just see a normal, basic Ravini. Now, when you see other types of Ravinis, they will have pieces of armour on their body, you know, and those pieces of armour, sometimes they can be broken and then you can kill the Ravini, but sometimes they'll have even stronger armour and there'll be like a padlock on it. So you need to destroy the padlock, then you need to destroy the armour, then you need to like cut off their head, you know, and then sometimes they've got like wrist guards and things like that to stop you dismembering them, because if you cut off their legs, they will fall over and then they can't move for a little while. But if you do cut off any limbs of the Ravini, they do grow back, you know, so if you cut their legs off, they're not just going to sit there forever. Eventually their legs grow back, you know, and they will stand up again. So it can get a bit more difficult when they start having armour and stuff and you can't just easily cut bits of their body off and get to their head and stuff, you know. So yeah, this game can be a bit hectic in the later levels, especially when they get fancier armour. And I think some armour might even be magical, if I remember correctly.
Help me. I climbed up here to try and escape those beasts, but now I can't get down.
You're safe now.
I was going to say, you don't need to get down, you just need to jump in the crystal, but Avil did it for me. I think we're done now. Are we done? I do like the graphics in this game though. I love like colourful graphics. It sort of gives me a Orcs versus Humans vibe. I think that's the name of the game. The game where you build traps and stuff. Yeah. Oh crap, we're nearly out of time. Oh, okay, we've got to go over here. I'm not going to get the medal if he doesn't hurry up. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get the medal now. No, I'm definitely not going to get the medal now. Because there's a time limit for the medals. Oh, we might still do it. I've got about 30 seconds. Quick. Oh no, there's more to rescue. I think I spent too much time talking. I do apologise. I mean, it doesn't matter if you get the medals or not, you know, it's up to you. Oh, here we go, I might have done it.
Avil, congratulations. You're still alive.
Portals are opening as you said they would. I was able to send many of the townspeople to safety.
It isn't enough.
I know. I sent your speaking stone off to the king. We'll see if he, in his royal wisdom, sees fit to make an alliance, or if he is as foolish as those who fell before him.
I know how you feel, but we're out of options. We will need to coordinate with the royal forces to fight the coming hordes, and we're going to need them soon.
The jackals I killed, they were scouts.
Yes, I hope you're ready, because the Raveni will be attacking soon.
Lovely. Well, we want to fight a Ravini. That's what we're here for. We're here to fight big, massive ogres. Oh, we did do it. Lovely. Now, I don't know if you get any like bonus rewards for achieving all of the optional objectives, or if it's just for like, you know, for fun. There might be a trophy for doing it, but I've not really paid attention to the trophy list yet, just because I've been doing Far Cry 5. I'm concentrating on platinum in that at the moment. But yeah, don't spend any of your skill points just yet, because once we go off this screen, it's going to unlock a bunch of new ones for you. There you go. Vault height. Hasty portals. I think that's what we're going to get first. Lightfoot. Lovely. So I think I'm going to unlock the hasty portals skill first, just because it allows you to do the portals a lot quicker, you know. But each thing in this game has like multiple tiers, you know. So you'll spend 800 now, and then it'll be like 1 out of 5, and then you can do it 4 more times, and it will progressively get more expensive, you know. But you'll get better and better at it. You can also spend some money over here on health, but I'm not going to worry about that now because the first few levels are not too bad anyway. So we're going to do this just so we can rescue the citizens a lot quicker. Because rescuing the citizens is going to be very important, because without rescuing citizens and stuff like that, you're not going to be able to fight the Ravini, you know. Okay, I think we've done everything. Yeah, right. Titan's Wrath. A Ravini has been spotted approaching the city of Petrol. Avil must defend the outskirts of Petrol while he awaits the king's response. Yeah, because we sent a speaking stone to the king so that he can talk to us magically, I guess. But he's not contacted us yet because at the moment we're just fighting everybody on our own. We don't have the king's army with us, you know, so things are a bit more difficult. But yeah, let's do this. Mission 1, Part 2. Extinction mode is a brutal face-off between Avil and the entire Ravini species. Lovely. That sounds deadly. It'd be nice if this game had like a co-op mode. I reckon this would be a pretty nice game in co-op. Just because there's lots of back and forth and defending certain areas. I reckon this would be pretty nice with like co-op. Couch co-op or online co-op. Or both. Definitely couch co-op. Gotta love a bit of couch co-op, don't ya? Not many games have it.
Contact yet?
So far, nothing but silence.
Avil, we will need alliances to win this war. The most expedient way to convince the king of our intent is to continue fighting for his people and defending his cities. And when you do speak with the king, may I suggest employing a morsel of diplomacy?
I will think on it, Sandra. Now, tell me of our enemy. What is their location? Last we spoke, they were on course for Petrol.
You've arrived just in time. The Horde has almost reached the city limits. Now go, and show the people of Petrol how a Raveni dies.
Okay, right, so we've got 7 minutes to do this mission. We've got to kill 8 jackals. We need to destroy 2 pieces of armor. And obviously the main mission is to actually defeat a Ravini. So, yeah. What you have to do, if you can see, I don't know where I'm going to put my face, but as you can see, if I haven't blocked it, there is a map, and that's probably behind my head, but I've got a health bar, and then there's like another bar as well, which is like a golden bar. Now, as you fill up that golden bar, that will give you the ability to actually take down Ravini, you know, because you can't actually take down Ravini until you start filling up that bar. So make sure you fill up that bar, otherwise you're not going to have much luck against the Ravini, you know? Because that allows you to hold L2 and use a special move.
The richest in all of Delorum. Anything you want, my friend, I will make it yours.
I need you to simply send a message to your king. I gave him the means to contact me directly. Have him do so immediately.
Okay. So if I hold L2, see? And then you let go, and then I do this attack. That's what you need to do against the Ravini. I don't know if as you fill up the bar it gets more stronger, but once you've got a little bit of energy in there you can do it. But I don't know if it has to be, if you max it out, if it makes you a lot more stronger or something, I'm not sure. I assume it does, it probably just increases your damage or something. Like I said though, I've only played this game a little bit, I've not played it absolutely tons.
Is this really safe? Thanks.
Is this really safe? It probably isn't. I mean, how teleportation is supposed to work in the real world, it breaks your body down into atoms and then it like puts you together again on the other side. I think that's how like teleportation will work in like the real world. So it doesn't sound very safe, does it? Sounds pretty painful actually. What if they put you, if you was to teleport in the real world, you know, and it was true that you need to like break your body down into atoms and then be put together again. What if they put you together wrong, you know, and accidentally put your eyes on your nipples and your nipples where your eyes go? That would be hilarious. Could you imagine? That would be scary, actually. Imagine what it would cost when teleportation does, if it ever does exist. Could you imagine how much it would cost? You know, you can either get on the train from, like, for example, London King's Cross to Yorkshire. That generally costs...
What is this tower?
We use the watchtowers to keep an eye out for threats. From the top, you can see far beyond the outskirts of Petrol.
I bet climbing the watchtowers would give me a better vantage point.
Oh, here we go. Kill strike ready. But yeah, obviously going from London to Yorkshire, that costs with a RAL card, and if you book in advance, it can get as cheap as... Sometimes it can get as cheap as £9 if you're very lucky and you have a RAL card which takes 30% off and stuff like that. But could you imagine how much they would charge you for teleportation if it was real? You know? Because obviously you're going to get there instantaneously. Could you imagine the prices they would start charging you, especially if like someone like Virgin was in control of it? I reckon they would charge you at least £1,000 just to teleport. Would be good though, would be worth it. I need to remember to dodge, I'm talking too much.
That was a good one. Do another.
Okay, right. I think the Ravini is going to appear in a minute.
I would be dead.
This is only the beginning. If any of us are going to survive what's coming, I need your king to work with me.
I have a contact on the court. I will send urgent word.
Lovely. Hopefully the king actually contacts us soon. Oh, I didn't know I could use it on them. Oh, that's cool. I didn't actually know you could use it on the Ravengers. I suppose that's pretty handy actually, especially against the flying enemies, because they're more of a pain in the butt to take down.
Nice job, Avil. Keep up the good work. Look who's early. Avil, get after that Raveni before he starts destroying the town.
Okay, here we go. This is what you want to do. This is what you want to fight in this game. Now, there is a trophy for dismembering every single limb off of a Ravini before you kill it. So I'm going to try and do that whilst we're here, just because this is probably one of the easiest Ravini that you're going to battle. Obviously, you still want to be defending the town and the citizens and things like that, you know. You don't just want to completely ignore the town, because if that reaches 0, then you will lose. And sometimes there are like bonus challenges where they don't want you to have your extinction meter go below a certain number, you know. But yeah. There's the Ravini up there, ruining everything like always. Just broke my wall. Took down a lot, actually. Right, so what we're going to do first, we're going to attack his feet and we're going to remove the armour.
How this works. Hold your rune strike.
I'm going to ignore her because I know what to do. Right, so first things first, we're going to break his armour on his legs. Now, once we've done this... God, they're really distracting, aren't they? Oh, crap. That is your fault. That is your fault, Xander. I'm trying to... I'm trying to do the mission and she won't shut up talking. Okay, let's do this a bit better now. Let's stop messing up. Oh dear, flipping hell. It's because she starts speaking to me and then he swings at me. Then she speaks to me and then I start skipping all of the chat. And as soon as the chat ends, he swings at me, you know. So it's pretty distracting actually. Right, let's break his arm. There we go. You definitely want to take their arms down just because that's the thing that seems to kill me.
Sever the Raveni's limbs if I target their weak points with a rune strike.
No, get off him. Get off him. What are you playing at? Get off of him. I want to take down all of his limbs.
Quickly get to the base of the Raveni's neck.
I can sever the Raveni's limbs if I target their weak points with a rune strike.
Okay. And then get to his arm.
Avil, your rune energy is fully charged.
Oh, careful. And then we'll take down this arm. I think his other arm might have grown back by now. Yep, the other arm's grown back. And the leg's grown back. I'm just trying to get that trophy. This is probably... It grows back so quickly, doesn't it?
Severing a Raveni's limb will only hinder them momentarily. After a short time, the Raveni will regenerate its severed limbs.
Yeah, I know they will. Quick. No, damn it.
Quickly get to the base of the Raveni's neck.
I just want to get this trophy. I don't need it. We're not going to bother with it. It's just becoming a pain in the butt now.
Quickly get to the base of the Raveni's neck.
There we go.
Great work, Avil. That's one less Raveni we have to kill.
It's a drop in the ocean. If we don't begin coordinating our efforts with the Royal Army, we will soon be overrun by their numbers.
When word of your bravery reaches the king, he will be compelled to trust you.
And while we wait for the fool king to gather his courage, the Raveni marshal their forces.
You are more right than you know. Another horde is approaching, and this one is better armed.
The next town will not be as fortunate as the last.
Okay, well, that didn't go very well just because I was spending too much time trying to get that trophy. You know, I don't need the trophy, you know, this is not my main account, this is my BwolfTheWolf YouTube account, you know, so I don't really need the trophy. I just wanted to get it to be cool. And I went and failed, and I also didn't achieve the time there. But yeah, thanks for watching, WolfTheWolf. Hopefully you've enjoyed this first episode of Extinction. There's going to be probably 2 more videos today. I'm going to either upload this on Monday, which will be today, the day I'm recording, or tomorrow on Tuesday. But there should be 3 of these videos. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Like, share, and join the pack today. Oh!